I thought I was going to actually be able to balance. So we get to like May and then it's cut after cut after cut. And I'm like,
Hii mambo inakupiga.
I'm not my friend.
Inakucharaza.
What is going on?
Hey, eating books like crazy.
I think we should have like a program in med school where when you're going to level 3, they give you like a brief of what you're going to experience. Because I saw bad things. The first place you go is the morgue.
But you know, I think it's even better that way so that you confront the reality of how things can be.
No.
Unajua hii kitu ya med si mchezo tu. You know, you actually think about whether you want to do this thing.
Like this was a world that I didn't anticipate.
So many women now we're talking about them. They're like, the fact that you came to med school means that the soonest you can have kids is your late 20s, early 30s. Easily.
That's what you should be doing, please. Hi guys, and welcome back to the podcast, to your favorite Med Mic podcast.
Yes, sir.
To the only Med Mic podcast.
Worth listening to.
Yeah.
Come on.
Worth listening to.
Come on.
Being brought to you live and direct in studio. You guys have never seen me on camera. But you know the budget increased.
It's about time. Baby
We're doing pretty well.
Hiya. These guys are not ready.
My good name is Lynn Kanana, and I'm in studio today with...
Nothing too special, nothing too crazy. Come little. Kip Drip himself.
Kip Drip?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Those who know, they know.
Bro, it's like when someone tells you their street name. My name is Nine. No, your name is Carlton. Who is Nine?
Okay, slow down, Jamal. Slow down.
But it's so good to talk to you guys again. It's so good for you to see me. And we're going to start off in 4K. We're going to start off with your day. How is your day taking you so far?
It's not been bad.
Yeah?
It's not been bad. The things are many. And the time is few.
The time is few.
The time is few. Yeah.
The things are many and the time is few. Okay, but I need... Since you're not going to ask me about mine, I'll just tell you.
Okay,
my day is going pretty well. Calm little weekday, but it's going to a point where the days are looking so similar that I don't even know what day of the week is. It is because Monday, what? Tuesday, what? Wednesday, what? I don't know.
No, I thought that's a good thing. Like you're getting into a routine sort of thing, yeah. That a nice little regularness about it.
It's going pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I've been liking it so far. I've been getting into a lot of
Pilates. Sorry.
I'm not yet at Pilates.
Not yet.
But I'm working. I've seen some Pilates studios have started coming up. I'm into a lot of fitness, wellness stuff.
Yeah.
It's making the days go a bit faster.
No, I can imagine because there's so much hype about health and fitness. I'm seeing there's events nowadays where people are being told that you come with the whole family. Adults pay 3,500, kids pay 2K. And then you guys will get some fancy medals after running 5, 10, 15 kilometers. In Tigoni. Yeah? And they add some ambience up or some views kiasi up so that you feel some type of way. But paying 3,500 to run?
You wouldn't pay 3,500 to run.
Why? And the roads are open.
Why? Would you pay 3,500 to go to a concert?
That's even a stretch. Very few people would make me pay 3,500.
Really?
Very few.
I feel like I would. I'm getting to a point where I'm getting so big on experiences. Like, money is not a thing. Money will come.
Happy for you.
Money will come. Buy experiences, guys.
Buy memories,
things. Exactly. Do things that will... I've been talking about wellness. I haven't even asked you. What have you been doing to pass your time?
A lot, actually. If you can look at this laptop right here, you're seeing some stickers up Akando. Yeah. So there's a few anime stickers, and I've been in my anime bag recently. Hot things coming out. Very many isekais, by which I mean all of them have the same name. They're like, I was once the bottom at the level, but watch me work my way to become the top hero. My S tier teammates kicked me out until I got this cracked superpower.
These are all those things for being defeated by the power of friendship.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. And that's so interesting. You know, I'm much stronger than the main hero, but I'll never tell anyone.
Until they capture your family, and then all of a sudden, strength comes out of nowhere.
You know?
Have you always been an anime head?
From way back.
Really?
From way back. When I tell you guys, I used to watch on YouTube. Before, it was either you buy CDs or you watch them on YouTube in like 6 parts. And they're all in that kakona hapo juu. Yeah, so it was really interesting for me. Seeing how guys have gone from watching anime on obscure platforms to now it being mainstream. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Okay. And while we're talking about you, ask me what I like.
What have you been watching? What have you been doing to pass time?
Yeah, I was waiting for that question.
Sorry.
Series. I've been into, so have you watched? You probably haven't. Desperate Housewives.
Yeah,
I just finished rewatching Euphoria. Season 3 is coming soon, guys.
Season 3 has been coming out for how many years now?
They released the trailer very recently. We're on, guys. We're on.
I can't wait to see more teens on drugs. That's exciting.
I did not. I mean, I didn't say any of that. I didn't say any of that. But now the reason I even asked you about you watching anime for long is because I was going to pipeline into how have you been like maintaining. Is it anime that's the only thing that you like doing, that you've been liking for a while and then you're still doing? Or are there other things that you used to really like doing that like you're still doing?
That's a heavy question actually, because I used to like swimming before.
Okay.
I used to like swimming a lot. In fact, there's some swimming pools, Kina YMCA, Impala Club. Do you guys know Impala Club has a swimming pool? Anyway, there's a few places that have pools and like you can dive off of them. That I used to go with my friends to Kianza campus, Mwanzo, but I haven't been swimming in a long time.
Why?
A long time.
Why?
Of course, the whole thing for you don't find the time, or like you can't find the place. Because nowadays, when you're finding a place that's close that has swimming, they're charging you like 1,000 bob to swim, and I'm like, yo, sinaweza kula hiyo pesa in another way. So the swimming, I just go buy food and I eat it. Yeah. Or like you're saying, swimming near watoto. You know, you leave those sorts of things. Yeah. What about you?
You're stressing me out before we even get to what about me. Because I feel like when you do things that you used to like doing, that's when you feel most alive. Because I also used to really like swimming when I was younger. And then last year I picked it back up. And my life is going so good because I'm doing things I used to love doing when I was a kid. Okay. Because now I'm going to bring us into the question. Has medicine changed you as a person?
Ooh.
Ever since you started, you started...
Slow down there. Slow down, Savannah. Do
you feel like medicine has changed you as a person?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
For one, like you said, I was in another era of med school. And at that time when you were starting out, the one who knew the most, the one who read the most, the one who was able to answer questions in class was the person that everyone wanted to be associated with. Really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like the competition was up there. Guys who knew their stuff were those guys. And then you have the other opposite end there, the guys who know how to have fun. So it's either you're really smart or you're really fun. Those are the alternatives. And where did Which one were you? I don't know. I just used to talk to everyone. Yeah. And I think at that point it was just because of the need to be with people, It's just like, because when you talk to guys, that's how you find out things. Yeah. And then that's how you end up in plans. Kimakosa. Makosa ufanyika. Yeah. So some people might be like, yeah, I know this homie. He's cool vibes. Let's get him to come and have fun with us. Yeah.
So when you got in, were you the smartest of the bunch or were you the funnest of the bunch? And then now, are you the smartest of the bunch? Are you the funnest of the bunch? Or did you find a balance?
I think before I was not the smartest and I was not the funnest because those were some crazy extremes. Yeah, some people, I found out later on, you read everything the day before, and then you come and you just regurgitate the answers, and then that makes you seem super smart. Yeah, but when it comes to knowledge about other things, then the guy is kind of like not very well exposed about it. Yeah, so like the guy who's super smart in school can't have conversations outside medical things. Yeah, but then also the fun guy who's always having plans and plots and everything can't be serious sometimes. You know, he's just like, this guy, I've never seen this guy doing, you know, going to the library.
But you know what's insane is those guys also always end up with you.
Yeah.
They always end up on that pass list.
Yeah.
They always end up in the next year group.
Yeah. So,
justice for the fun people.
I'm telling you, that's the thing that made me realize by then you have to find a katikati point.
Yeah.
Lazima ujijue, and then from there now you can figure out what is good for you and what's not. Yeah, because too many casualties of those guys who went with the fun people and didn't recover, unfortunately. And the guys who are also on the smart side, who were eating books like crazy. That's another translation. But they were eating books like crazy. And then they look back and they're like, by the way, for my campus experience, I didn't really do much. You know,
Umetoka tu na degree.
Yeah.
Hata una mapicha at you've gone somewhere.
Yeah, when someone was telling you, what are you doing first year, second year? I was reading.
What I'm realizing is a lot of those guys are now getting a midlife crisis or a mid-med school crisis. Because I noticed a lot of the people who, when I was in first year, second year, were very book smart, like guys who library from 8 to 5, then CU, and then they go and read, and then they do study group. A lot of them had a very wilding out experience where they get to level 3, level 4, kila
wanasema everything.
Sasa wanachafua ile yote hawakuchafua before. Then now they go to that extreme, but they still lock in. Which for me, I kind of think is better for them because you would rather do all this going out partying, having fun experiences when you're still in uni than you're a doctor on call, like in your uko hangs.
Not even hangs. Umeenda na chupa hata. Hey, it can be bad. Wanga bad. So
now, in summary of all this, why am I asking you questions? Why am I interviewing you?
I should be not interviewing you.
Yeah, why am I interviewing you?
But you're just talking. I couldn't even interrupt over here. I was just like, talk about it.
Talk some more. Talk your shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if we have a policy on cussing.
We do, but it's okay.
Bleep for the people that listen.
We can go
but
ahead.
But now for me, I would say, when I came in, I was super... I wanted the more social aspect.
Were you the same person from high school that you came into? Is that the same personality you had that you came into uni? 100%. Okay. 100%.
I didn't have to, and it became a problem actually, because I didn't have to struggle throughout getting into med school.
Yeah.
So I thought it was gonna be the same thing. Those people who my social life means so much to me.
Yeah.
Where like you can never convince me to be a bookworm. Everybody has tried. You can't, because I'm still going to like. I want to be with people. I love being around people. People love being around me.
Come on.
So I'm like, So when I came in, I thought I was going to be able to balance social aspect and med school, because it was a completely different jargon. Like this was a world that I didn't anticipate to be how it is.
Yeah.
So when I came in, bash hapa na pale, and then we got to, you know how you do end of years in like July?
Yeah.
So we get to like May, and then it's cut after cut after cut. And I'm like, wow.
Mambo inakupiga.
Ama namna gani, my friend? What is going on?
Hey.
So I had to now start kind of changing my personality a bit to kind of gear towards this med school thing. So now starting to become more of a bookworm, starting to hadi nikajua library kuna sitting space wapi na wapi, so I could assimilate into this lifestyle.
Yeah. So kwenda kulala kwa library.
Come on, in the library kulala, wake up home. You're wasting sitting
resources.
Space, please.
Yeah.
So it now kind of made me more academically oriented. Started wanting to read more, nini. Then that kind of shifted my social life, because now I can't meet people as often. I can't interact with people as often. So I even had to now start making friends with people who I'll be in like study groups with.
Yeah.
So you realize
when you see people are locking in, even you're like, yeah, it's time.
Yeah, because you want to lock in, but to marafiki wa bash tutapatana during the holiday.
Yeah.
So it did change my personality. Kidogo tu. I still do believe in like my social life and everything, but it made me more academically at the time. It made me more inclined to want to learn, to want to be present in school. Then we went to level 3 clinical years, and we started dealing with real life patients.
Okay.
And that was another shift. And that's something, I think we should have like a program in med school where when you're going to level 3, they give you like a brief of what you're going to experience. Because I saw bad things. The first place you go is the morgue.
But I think it's even better that way, so that you confront the reality of how things can be.
No.
Unajua hii kitu ya med si mchezo tu. You actually think about whether you want to do this thing like this.
It gave me a shock to my system. Yeah. That one I won't even lie. Yeah. And then you go, I think it was 3rd or 4th year, where I saw my first patient pass away. And I was just like, guys, somebody needs to be briefing us on this, teaching us how to deal with emotions, because then it kind of made me more empathetic. Yeah. And in the same breath, it also made me more cold-hearted, because you see these things so many times. It's a juxtaposition of feelings. Hey. Because you're like, okay, death, this is sad. But then after 2 minutes, you're being told, go and collect this patient.
You have to keep it moving.
You have to keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing.
So it's changed, it's rewired my brain kind of to where I'm like, oh, this is actually weird. Like, I don't know how to feel about any of this.
And that's crazy, yeah, because there's some guys who are able to move like that. And there's some people who aren't. They just can't, So it's a polarizing experience for sure. It's always special. Yeah, I also remember seeing the first patient pass away. Yeah, it was sad. But before this conversation gets too sad, I'll just talk about how the whole aggregation of experiences in med school also really changes you in a way you don't expect. Like we've noticed, me and a few of my friends, how by the time you're done with your studies and you're out in the world, you're practicing, kuna watu wengine who for them they've already gotten into corporate culture, corporate practice, behavior, their own, either they're in business or they're in workplaces or they're in, different sorts of spaces. So their way of thinking is not the way you've been thinking, because university also really slows down time. True. Kidogo, it gives you an environment that's kind of regular, kind of composite. It's almost like a second high school. Oh. In a sort of way, yeah. Just high school with the freedom. And you can see how some people, they've been used to that for a while. By the time they get out of that, it becomes different. Yeah, so I feel like that for some, for them, their personalities stagnate. And others, it just shifts dramatically.
You said for them, for some. Yeah. And I'm asked those.
Hey, because even me, I'm over there. It's not like I'm saying I'm different.
Because recently, my cohort that I finished high secondary with, I was being told high school is not Kenyan, as we do secondary. Oops. So the cohort I finished with, all of them have graduated. Good for them. So we went at graduations, and then everybody's asking you, oh, how are you doing? How's med school doing? When are you graduating?
That becomes a standard.
My sister in Christ, my brother in Christ, I'm here for a couple more years.
I'll let you guys know.
And then it even goes to a point where I'm like, you guys are going to come for my graduation with your wife and kids. Yeah. Because now I'm in this, it's like a different time zone where everybody else's lives is continuing, because guys are telling you, oh, I just finished internship. Now I've been employed here. Employed? Yeah. I still have to be in class. I still have to be in ward. Yeah. So I feel the same way. It's kind of messing me up a bit in the head, where I'm like, okay, all of us were wasn't that the plan? All of us are supposed to finish school. We start life together. Now all of a sudden you're telling me that you guys are working. Yeah. Me, I'm still in school. You guys have businesses. You guys are traveling for work. I'm talking to you about your end, about Kenyatta.
Guys are already having their kids. And in fact, this is such an interesting conversation. so many women now we're talking about them. They're like, the fact that you came to med school means that the soonest you can have kids is your late 20s, early 30s. Easily.
That's what you should be doing, please.
But it comes with risks as well.
What risks?
You guys are gonna be having kids who have special needs, but hey, just make sure your person you're having kids with
listen to me, ladies.
Good health.
That is propaganda. That is propaganda being pushed by the patriarchy.
The patriarchy.
You can have your children even when you're 40 and you're gonna be good.
Okay.
But it does still mess me up a bit because I have had a couple of friends. You know, Adi, it hits me like a truck when people say, Ati, so-and-so is pregnant, so-and-so has a child.
Yeah.
Me, I'm shocked. Then they're like, why? But we've started life.
Imagine. Yeah.
You ain't who?
Yeah.
Apparently, we've started life. So
you guys are doing this life thing. People are getting married, living together, you know, having jobs. And I have so many friends who are couples now. It's crazy.
Really?
I do, yeah. And now when you get into spaces where you're meeting with people on that level, the first question is, so what do you do? And you're like, I'm in healthcare. Because you can't tell them, oh, I'm still there's some embarrassment that comes in saying, I'm still a student. Yeah,
you think so?
I feel like.
I think it's a good safety net to be in. Because in fact, I love throwing it around that I'm a student. I'm still studying. Just leave me alone. I'm not taking you anywhere. You're not taking me anywhere. I'm a student.
Happy for you.
And it also opens up doors for you. Because if you tell people you're a student, they even want to take you under their wing. They want to give you advice like, do this, do that. Kwani wewe unatembea na kina nani?
Okay. That's a fair point.
Where I do, maybe it's like a bad way of thinking, but I do like being in this phase of my life, and I live it very very strategically, and every single day is like its own day, like it's my own process. So however, because you want to rush and finish, where are you going? Where are you in a hurry to finish and go?
To get a degree, and then maybe stop being a student. Yeah, but then
just
also
stop being a student.
This might have been the wrong degree for me because maybe degree ni kusoma mpaka even masters, postgrad, still studying constantly.
Even when you're working.
Even when you're working,
you go to a doctor's office, up on your mind, shelves and shelves of books.
You have to do CPD accreditation, CMEs, you know, all the time. It's just crazy.
But you'll be okay. The fact that you've made it all these years in and you're at the finish line, you're gonna be good.
No, I know I will.
Yeah?
I know I will.
Is there anything you wish you could change from the experience you've had in med school?
I don't think so, because I'm very lucky to be able to say that I've had a wholesome experience in medicine.
Oh, good.
Aside from a few things here and there.
Hiccups.
But other than that, I've been able to both enjoy my academic journey while enjoying experiences outside of med school. And that's not something that everyone gets from the journey here. Because there's some guys who even leave without friends, they leave without support systems, and I think that's very important. You see it especially from the guys who are working. Some things that you leave behind when you study, when you're done with uni, it's important. It's important, yeah. Okay. What about you?
Is there anything I wish I could change about being in the medicine journey? I don't know.
Would you leave some friends behind?
You know, me personally, I have a very high friendship turnover.
Yeah, they come and meguza point up.
I have quite a high friendship turnover because I believe if you're not serving a purpose in my life, or if people are also growing, we're growing.
True.
So sometimes you're serving a need that changes. So now all of a sudden I don't have a need for you.
Damn.
So there's no need for you to stay.
Damn.
So am I the bad guy? Because I do believe in like changing friends. I also have like long-term, those people who you keep in your life for years and years and years. So I have a bunch of those. But when it comes to medicine and med school specifically, I do have quite a high turnover rate because sometimes people grow. We're also in this weird adulthood stage where guys are discovering themselves. People are learning their boundaries. People are learning what they like, what they don't like.
True.
People now are even practicing. You see the way all through like primary, when you did like CRE, if you found 1,000 bob on the floor, what would you do with it? So people are now practicing those things in real life, and they're getting to know themselves. So if I'm a big believer in, if I don't believe or align with your principles, you gotta go.
We have no business.
Please, you gotta go to people who you can relate with, because I can't relate with you.
Yeah, that sounds fair. That sounds about fair, actually. Yeah, because that point is when you realize there are some people who are meant for a season, and there are some people who are meant for
a reason.
Points hapo. I didn't even know that's where I was going, but ukanisaidia, ukanifikisha hapo.
But now, because you said there's nothing you would change, is there anything you would add?
For sure.
Really? What would you add?
A lot of advice, small things, like how to prepare for like right now. There's been a shift for exams from physical to online, and then now guys are heading from online back to physical. So being prepared for that, how to study in a way that makes sense academically.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can be very good at collecting information and keeping that information well, but is that information relevant to the exam? That's two different things. Those are two different things. Yeah. And also seeing like guys who are very good at having head knowledge but can't implement it properly. So practice is a bit different for them. And also guys who, for them, getting knowledge is a bit of a challenge, but when you tell them to put the boots on the ground, to put the money where the mouth is, they can do it comfortably. Their skills are competent. Yeah, so I think, and also being able to have a good mix of friends who are bringing different things to you. Yeah, friends who can build you academically, spiritually, socially. Which other Ali have I missed? Yeah, kuna nyingi. Yeah, but like, yeah, being able to balance everything that revolves around being in med school, not just the reading aspect of it.
That's very fair. What should I want to add? If I could add anything to my med school experience, in fact, I would subtract. I wouldn't add. I would subtract from trying to like fit into a box, because for a long time I tried to fit into, you know, the way there's like Hogwarts, Slytherin. So in med school, I tried to align myself with one group and aesthetic, and that's not Kanana core. So if there's one thing I wish I could now go back to add, is more of my charisma, my personality.
So sticking to your brand.
You know, being who I am. If what else would I add? I wouldn't change too much of how I studied, which is something that I messed up, especially in my initial years.
Yeah.
I would maybe stick to like what I knew, what was right and what was true. Talk to older people, because I do that a lot. You get to hear what they're telling you. You get to hear about these other like ideas that you never thought of, you never considered. So I wouldn't change much. I wouldn't add much. Like I hit it right on the nose. Yeah.
Finding that sweet spot.
I'm just breezing through life. Maybe not through med school, but through life.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
So now, as we close this episode, you can tell us how your med school has changed you, how it's the person it's made you, whether it's emotionally, spiritually, financially, how it's bettered you as a person. And do you have anything to say before we close the episode? Yeah,
I think especially because there are some guys who maybe they listen and they're not even in med school, but they have friends who are here, or they're just curious about it. The perspective on med school learning is always changing. In fact, there's a saying me and my friends have, people document a lot these days. So you're seeing people recording vlogs on Instagram or TikTok, a day in the life. And then you look at them and you're like, hey, are we in the same med school here? But I feel like there's no one formula for doing med school. Yeah, you're doing this journey at your own pace. So find your rhythm. And just make sure you keep in time.
And while you're finding your rhythm, go and find it on www.daktarionline.africa. Because they are the Ever tell us they are
the leading platform for continuous medical education.
There we go. So if you want to be a top student and you want to get to level 6 and you want to be a doctor, go to Daktari online today.
They have very many courses available. And even if you're not a student, but you're a practicing doctor and you want to further your levels, they are very able to help you with CPD accredited courses and seminars and learning opportunities. So it's beneficial for those who are even outside of medicine in a studious sense. Yeah.
Studious is a big, good word to end on.
Kabisa.
And on that note, you can find us on our social media. Everything is at medmic.ke. We're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on LinkedIn. Go and have a listen. We'd also like to give a special round of applause to our production team. Sounds by Kige.
Yes, sir.
Daktari online production team. And on that note, you can now switch off your earphones and go and sleep. We're gonna see you guys next time. Bye.